Hey guys, good morning from you-know-where, Southern Nevada. Hey, today we are going to review the GForce RPX9. So, let's get started. So, just the other day, I get a flyer from a sporting goods store. It's a large chain out here in the West. And bam, they have these for sale. Check this out. Yeah, man, I could not pass up that price. So basically, this is a copy of the Glock 19. It looks a little different on the outside, but the inside, yeah, it's a Glock 19. But anyways, this is what I do. I buy these guns and I review them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at this. Then I'll show you the ammo we're going to shoot. We'll come back later in the video and I'll show you 3 Glock holsters. We're going to find out if this is going to fit in them. So right now, let's take a close look at this, and I'll see you guys back here in 5 minutes. All right, so the pistol comes in a pretty decent pistol case. So let's pop it open here. Yeah, look at that. Now let's go ahead and start up here. Have a trigger lock. Here's a 15-round magazine. Now this pistol does use Glock magazine, so that's nice. And I don't know who makes this magazine, but it looks very well made. Looks just like a standard Glock magazine. And right here we have a little cleaning kit. I like this. Look at this. I can clean my gun and brush my teeth at the same time. And 3 different brushes here. Alright, so another magazine. So let's take a look at the pistol. Alright, look at that. So let's take a close-up look here. Really a nice looking pistol. And imported by GForce Arms out of Reno, Nevada. And this is made in Turkey, by the way. It has fiber optic sights on it. Very easy to see. And this front sight is Glock compatible. Exodus RPX9. You know what? For this video, I'm just going to call this a G9. GForce 9, basically. Does have a polymer frame, steel slide, 4-inch barrel. Weight on this is just over 21 ounces. It has a trigger safety, also has a firing pin safety, and this is compatible with Gen 3 and Gen 4 Glock 19 parts and magazines. It does have a flared magazine well. I like that. And GForce says the trigger pull on this is 5 pounds, give or take half a pound, and I think we'll check that right now. Alright, pistol is unloaded. Let's see what we have here. Alright. Look at that, pretty consistent. Now, just for the heck of it, let's try a Glock 19. Again, unloaded. Wow, look at that. And one more. All right, real quick, let's go ahead and compare this with the Glock 19. All right. So here's the GForce, and here's the Glock right here. If you put them side by side, look at that. Almost identical. And I do want to show you here the flared magazine well compared to the Glock. So big difference right there. Okay, looking at the slides here, can you tell which one is which? Alright, this is the Glock right here, and this is the G9. So I know what you're thinking. Alright, G9 slide on the Glock frame. Yes. Perfect. The ammo we're going to shoot today is Federal 115 grain full metal jacket with a brass case. And I have some CCI Blazer. This is 124 grain full metal jacket. So we'll use this stuff here to break the pistol in, and then we'll shoot some silver tip 115 grain hollow point ammo. Hey, pretty neat looking pistol, huh? I know, it's just another copy of the Glock 19, but you know what? It's about half the price of a Glock, so if it works and it works well, it might just be well worth the money. But listen, hey, I got my son over here. He's taken some photographs. We actually found some tiny frogs out here. Check this out. Hey, Pops. Hey, that's pretty cool. Like I said, we're out in the middle of nowhere, and we got frogs out here. That's pretty cool. So you know what? Let's get some targets set up, and let's just start putting some rounds through this and see if it's going to be reliable and accurate. Right now, I'm going to fire 15 rounds of the Federal 115 grain full metal jacket. Then I'm going to switch out magazines, and we'll fire the CCI 124 grain, and we'll see what happens. Hey, so far, not so bad, huh? Dang it, kind of lost my train of thought, but hey, it shot pretty good, huh? Cut! Oh, I forgot to mention, not only do I have the 2 original magazines for this, I also have a couple magazines made by Magpul, and I have some Glock magazines, and we're going to shoot ammo through all these different magazines. So right now, I think my son's going to fire 15 rounds through a Magpul magazine. You ready, son?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. You ready, son?
Yep. All right.
Hey, what'd you think?
Nice. Shoots good.
You like that?
I do.
All right. All right, let's try 15 rounds of the CCI ammo with a Glock magazine on this steel plate. Uh-oh. We got a no-go here. Magazine is in tight. You know what? It just locked back. Let's try that again. Yeah, the slide lock is jumping up and locking the slide back. So let me try that again. Again, this is a Glock magazine. And no, I am not hitting that with my thumb. All right, you know what? Let me grab a different magazine. Son, just follow me. All right, let's see. Let's try a Magpul magazine. Huh. All right, follow me, son. Let's go back to the Glock magazine. I'm not going to like this if it won't use Glock magazines. I have another Glock mag, so let me try that. Okay, different Glock magazine, 124 grain CCI. Uh-oh. I do not like that. Son of a gun. It's not jamming or anything, it's just locking the slide back, and I don't know why. All right, I do have another magazine here. This one is made by KCI, made in South Korea. So let's try and see what happens. Huh. Well, you know what? You might have to stick with Magpul magazines with this pistol. Hey, real quick, let's stop for a moment. Let's take a look at 3 Glock holsters and see if this is going to fit in them. Here's a Kydex holster for my Glock 19, and it fits in there perfect. So let's try the G9, and it's a very, very tight fit. Now I can loosen these screws up a little bit, and it will probably snap right in there, but just be aware, if you get something like this, you will have to adjust the screws on it. This is a Galco leather holster, obviously, and the Glock 19 is a perfect fit. Don't much care for this right here, but it is what it is. So let's take this out and put in the G9. Now this is a snug fit, but if I push it in all the way, it should snap. Okay, there you go. Not bad. And this is a nylon holster made by Bianchi. This is a number 11 holster, and you can see my Glock 19 fits in here perfect. So let's try the G9. It fits in there really good, and it snaps. So that's a really good holster for this pistol. Bianchi, number 11. All right, let's try this, guys. I do have both of my Glock magazines loaded up, 124 grains and 115 in the other magazine. You know, the 124 grain produces a little more recoil, so maybe that's what's popping up that slide stop. So let's just shoot these side by side and see what happens. Again, 124. You know what? Not even going to waste my time. Here's 115 grain. And that was a Glock magazine. Now what I'm going to do now, that magazine I dropped, I'm going to unload it, put 115 grain Federal in it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so that magazine I dropped is now loaded with 115 grain Federal. Okay, so apparently it does not like 124 grain ammo through a Glock magazine. So let's try some of that heavier rounds through a Magpul magazine and see what happens. Magpul magazine, CCI 124 grain. Let's see what happens. Huh. Just does not like that Glock magazine with the CCI ammo. Alright, one last test with the CCI ammo. I have 15 rounds loaded up in the original magazine. Again, 124 grain. Now I shot this at the very beginning and it shot fine, but we're going to run it again through the original magazine. Son, you want to shoot this time?
Yeah, I'll shoot it.
Alright.
Well, shot those just fine.
Shot just fine. Okay, next we're going to shoot the silver tip. I have 15 rounds in here in the original magazine, so let's make sure it's going to feed okay. All right. Okay guys, final thoughts on this GForce pistol. I'll tell you what, I really like it. I like the sights on it. I like the fact it uses Glock magazines. I really like the grip on it. And you know what I really like is the price. I mean, geez, you can't beat the 250 bucks, even $300. Really, really do like it. I'm glad I bought it. Of course, it did have the problem with the CCI ammo. But the good news is it worked just fine with Magpul magazines. Magpul magazines cost about half the price of a Glock magazine, so you know it's kind of a win-win situation. For me, I shoot a lot of 115 grain ammo, not 124, so really it's not a big deal to me. But anyways, enough babbling, guys. Great pistol, really like it. Thanks for watching our video, and we'll see you next time.